Jan,
Tam.
I have been fiending for Sekiro. You know I love Sekiro.
Yes. I've been slacking on Sekiro.
Yes, Sekiro Choa has been woefully absent lately, but we've got something else here. This is Wolong, a game developed by Team Ninja, who you may know from Ninja Gaiden, Dead or Alive, or Neo.
Yes.
Yeah, Team Ninja, interesting developer, very talented, have worked on a bunch of games along with Nintendo as well. I think they've found like new footing by finding a middle ground between the Souls genre and what they used to do, which is fast-paced character action.
Right.
And they kind of have created themselves a niche, perhaps the only company to create only developer studio to create a successful niche within the Souls-like genre, I guess, in Neo and Neo 2. And now this is their next game, Wolong, which is, if Neo and Neo 2 were kind of like a take on Dark Souls and Bloodborne or whatever it may be, those kind of Souls games, Wolong is their take on Sekiro. But with that same kind of fast-paced, almost character action-like feeling to it.
Okay.
It's an interesting game. I have been playing a decent amount of it. We're going to start from the beginning.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So this is also something that you can play now, I believe, via a demo. The interesting thing about this starting point is I think it's got a pretty rough skill check immediately.
Oh, geez.
So it kind of, as you'll see, we won't talk over this. Just in case.
Is this are you Goku?
I wish I was Goku. That would be sick.
This is a power pole game, right? No.
If only.
Okay.
There is a story, but in all the time I've played it, I haven't grasped it in any meaningful way. Like, there's characters, and there's like characters from like historical characters and from this era that are very familiar and have been used in stories and games, like Lubu and that kind of stuff. That are in these, and you will see quite a lot of characters because co-op is a big part of it, whether that's through multiplayer or through AI. You can usually always have someone with you if you want, which is fun. But other than Yellow Turban bad and me good, I haven't really grasped a story that's interesting. And to be fair, it's not really that important to this.
Sure.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about brothers in this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not really sure what any of you are on about.
Is that a crow?
There's a lot of weird shit in this. It's also quite brutal.
Yeah.
Look at this lad.
That dude just got caught. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no.
Leave that lady alone.
Only with emphatic consent, man.
In it.
Oh.
Popping off. We're popping off in first person. Eat your heart out, Elder Scrolls.
Oh, okay. We getting spicy.
Yeah, we're getting immediately spicy. Blades are coming out. Everyone's catching these blades.
Damn.
Kicking. I don't have that move, but this is a different lad. I thought it was the lady that was getting carried away, but this is a different lad.
Oh, are they gonna be your blind master?
This is pretty much like the opening of Sekiro, kind of. It's
yes.
like you get hurt and then you're revived.
Here you go,
like,
man.
Shadows die twice, baby.
Team Ninja, now that you mentioned that they've carved themselves out a niche, it's such an interesting team.
Yeah, very, very interesting. And they're like good at these. Like the Neo games are widely quite beloved.
Yes.
they don't quite work for me. But I respect them more than I enjoy them. Like, I have played a little bit of both of them. I want to go back to them, but it's a different kind of pace. And okay, we need to create a character. We're going lad or lass?
Let's go lass.
All right. I'm just gonna keep it basic.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess around with this. This lady is looking powerful.
Yeah.
That stance has done literally nothing. Okay, cool. Skin's great, body skin, yep, beautiful. Nope. No. No, I don't want to change any of this. Perfect as you the way you are. You know, I accept you for exactly. Oh, now we're talking. Now this I will change.
Oh, I like this.
I'm into that.
I don't know what hairstyle to call this. This is like a pony.
Like two men explain women's hairstyles on giantbomb.com.
Well, to be fair, since Grub shaved his head, we by default have the best hair.
Yeah, is this like a side ponytail thing? Either way, it looks wonderful.
I like everything about
I am
this.
looking respectfully.
Oh, of course.
100% looking. I'm gonna give it highlights. Oh. Okay.
I'm now side-eyeing questionably.
Yeah. I like the white.
The white's good. It's like, I'm stressed.
Yeah, it's like, I'm cool, but I'm stressed. Highlighted tips as well.
Oh, let's bring back frosted tips.
Colored tips, yes. Oh my god, what's going on here?
Okay.
Okay, let's not
This
do
is
pink.
dangerous. This is dangerous, Dan.
Let's go with the white. White and blonde.
That's a mix.
I like that.
This is like when you go to like Tam, this reference may be lost on you, but when you go to Sizzler and you go to the soft serve machine, instead of getting chocolate or vanilla, you get the swirl.
This lady.
It's a lot going on. Just the hair. Hair alone.
Of course, we are going to give her a mustache.
Right. This you know? I'm into it. I'm into it.
He's working it.
This could be
female
like
Dr. Robotnik.
I see that, or Heihachi Mishima's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like the way she pursed her lips is like, oh. You know, still doing it.
Yeah. I think you're a little stubble.
Yeah.
A little stubble, yeah.
She just died, you know?
Look at this. What a lady.
Okay, I'm looking at her hair again, and it looks like it gets curved back up to go into the sort of beret.
The left side is like curled around. The right side is like folded and then attached to itself in like different strands or braids, I guess. And then it curls up as well, and then she's got a sick-ass mustache. She's gonna be brolic.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please.
Muscle mommy.
Yoked. All natural.
We're not changing that.
We're respectful gentlemen here.
Oh, yeah. We are looking respectfully. Voice? Sample? That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Finalize.
I would have been so upset if you accidentally hit randomize.
Yeah,
we would have lost this
randomize.
person.
I almost did. I always name all... Yes!
Oh my gosh.
Finally, indeed. Don't do that. Come on.
Okay, come on.
Leave it out.
Oh, this is just Sekiro.
They are not messing up. This is straight up Sekiro. And you know what? It's not as good as Sekiro, but it's a fun game. So yeah, this is basically the tutorial phase where they teach you the basics of it. Mm-hmm. And at the end of this tutorial phase is a boss, which is I think perhaps a bit too hard to have a boss at the start.
Oh dang!
Not for me because I'm
You're
gamer.
an expert, you know.
Yeah. But like I was playing it and I was like, this if people are like coming to this as like I want to try this game out. I've heard about these difficult games.
I saw the quick look that Tam and Jan
I'm gonna
did.
try this. It might be a bit much, you know. And it's not one of those like From Software style things where it's like, oh, you just have to fail this boss. You're supposed to die. No, it's like you gotta beat this boss, man. So basic stuff, attack. You get a standard attack, and then you have like kind of heavy attack there. It is just straight up giving PS PlayStation inputs. I'm playing on an Xbox controller.
Sick.
So that should tell you a bit about how this port is put together. I've been playing mainly on PlayStation.
Okay.
Where it's been performance-wise fine.
Okay.
No issues. I have heard the PC version is not so consistent.
Oh, bummer.
Our reviewer said that there was some hitches, and some performance issues here and there.
Okay, so we got a straight up deflect. All right.
Yep. Stop!
It's a tutorial. Come on.
Yeah.
So we got a stamina bar, Tam, or posture?
So the thing at the bottom is kind of the main thing that governs what you can do. As you can see, every time I move, it's filling up on the left side. Once you reach that, you're kind of like limited in what you can do. And you need it to recover. So like things like special attacks, like that attack is now going to be tricky to pull off. And as you get like wizardry as well, like which is basically magic attacks, that has more of an impact. But you can also do things that will push it to the right hand side, which is blue, by like parrying and doing other things that are to your advantage, which gives you a little more to work with.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's everyone's got a morale rank as well, which kind of at a glance shows you what you're up against. So as you can see, my morale rank is 1, and that one is 3. So obviously that's a higher threat. So I'm in for a more of a challenge. But then fundamentally, your kind of your parry system should, if you're doing it right, you should be okay regardless. It just means that the enemy's going to be a little more hardy. You also have sneak attacks, which I can pull apart. Yep.
Oh, that was good.
It does feel good. It does feel good. Level 4. Can see me here. Can't see me here. Can see me here.
And the torch is over that direction. That's why you
can't see me here. So this is interesting. Like this is you. Let me just make sure. I'll biff that.
It was on purpose.
It's interesting. Sekiro has a similar system where it's like unblockable attacks, but for those you just need to kind of move out of the way. You can't really still counter them. Whereas in this game, it's telling you, hey, you better counter this because this is gonna hurt, as opposed to like just get out of the way. So these are like the equivalent of checkpoints.
Okay.
You kind of, there's a lot of these. Like it's way more forgiving than Sekiro and any Souls games.
I did play a demo of this a while back because I remember these banners and really liking just sticking a flag.
How it feels, yeah. So you get these big ones, which are like these flags here. And these are basically the equivalent of your bonfire, your resting point. And here you can do things like level up, and everything here is like you've got different virtues, alignments, and each of these correspond to different things like HP and spirit when lost. Fire is like the amount of spirit when attacking, and the amount of spirit consumed by martial arts, which are like your special abilities tied to weapons. And then equipment weight and gained spirit when deflecting, and various other things. And typical stuff where you need to make sure that you're balancing it out for the spec that you want. Like I've put a lot into this because I want like I want a character who can withstand a bit of a beating. And then you have things like battle preparation, which we won't get to see it here, but like Divine Beast is basically at certain points you get what is effectively a Pokemon, and you can like summon it briefly to do like a big attack, or you can to do a single attack like perhaps like a Guardian Force Aeon icon from Final Fantasy, or you can, instead of doing that, use it to bestow properties upon yourself. So it could be like, use this Divine Beast to come out and like put pillars of stone up, or I can press a different set of buttons and just give me, you know, higher defense for a little bit. So it's like a choice.
I don't like what I'm hearing because I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah. So wizardry spells, unfortunately, this is because we're at the start, we won't be able to check out for a little bit, I imagine. But yeah, they're just like magical abilities. Okay. And they're kind of also governed by your level up stat. So you need to have a certain amount of points in each of those attributes to be able to access certain wizardries. You can still unlock them, but when you try and unlock them, the game will say, hey, you can't currently use this. So it's kind of adds a little bit of replay value, because I don't think you can, unless you really grind a bit, you can't spec highly into everything. You have to kind of like pick your paths. Okay. So these are marking flags. These don't count as like save points. They're just to raise your fortitude rank, and there's a bunch of these in each stage. As you can see at the top, there's 3 marking flags. So you want to try and find these, because then by the time you get to like towards the end where enemies are tougher, you don't want to be very, very low in your fortitude rank, because they will absolutely clap your cheeks. So you need to make sure that you're not skipping those, which kind of is an interesting way of encouraging exploration as well.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, Tam, especially with the person we've made. I mean, she alone was enough to entice me, but like, okay.
So here, that is a level 15 fortitude, so you don't want to mess with that. We're not going to do that because that thing is a pain in the ass.
I mean, you'd smoke it, and you don't want to spoil anything.
I will and have smoked it. But, so I'm pretty sure where we're supposed to be going. I don't think it's down there.
Finessed.
Yeah, okay. You got beast eyes. What are they for? This is 100% not the right way, but you know, we're picking up stuff. There's a lot of loot as well that you'll get. Also, you can just cut doors open. Oh, you can push doors open as well. You'll get a lot of loot, and I'm just gonna leg it.
You got it. Oh wow, yeah.
See that?
That did a lot.
Yeah. So we're gonna hightail it back a bit. Do the classic reset strategy. Just because I want my full...
Oh, totally.
Yeah, so you get a lot of loot in this. It's not quite as much as Neo and Neo 2 and even like some of the other games, but you do get a decent amount. Generally, everything's got a different attack power, but the important stuff around it is everything also has usually like some sort of the star on the side, which is like a tier level, and that can correspond to different like abilities that are attached to it, and like special effects that they confer on you. Like for example here, I'm going to switch to Lieutenant Greaves. I got a boost up in defense and physical resistance, but you can also see the special effects down below. Like my morale rank point gain is up by 6%. I take more range damage, but my toxin resistance is up and melee damage is up, and it also impacts equipment weight. If your equipment weight is too high, equipment weight impacts the kind of level at which that bar at the bottom fills up.
Okay.
So you want to be careful about managing that a bit. This is the correct way. This is the way.
This is the way.
Happy Mandalorian week.
Hey, that way.
that way.
I used to never trap out of a subway. Oh.
Oh shit, bro, how'd you get up here? Oh yeah, I forgot that these enemies are quite like bollocks. The enemies are like super aggressive with chasing you down.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so reminder, the enemies will follow you. That's a good reminder for me.
So I can't do my normal strat in a Souls game of just running.
You can, but the thing about these enemies are the Souls enemies have like more of a kind of barrier, or like
Right.
they're on a leash basically. So
Sure.
once you get out of a certain range, they'll come back, and stuff like more complicated stuff like climbing up and like moving around. Like Sekiro, when you use your grappling,
Grapple, yeah.
they're not grappling up with you. You know what I mean? They're like they're just kind of like watching you from below. Whereas these lads will try and find you to chase you down, like as we saw there.
It's kind of cool.
They're still not the smartest boys, but you know, it's fine.
Unlike us.
Yeah.
That just looks so good.
It
It's
looks
so
good.
over the top.
It's
I
very
kinda
Team
like it.
Ninja. I
Yeah.
love that you can see like the chi, which,
Yeah.
as you may remember, Jan, is a very similar effect to when Guy is explaining the gates for Lee.
I mean,
Remember that?
I'm
Watch.
I'm always explaining the
Oh,
gates
shit.
to my partner.
As you should be.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I have to tell you, Tam. The other day, Emmy was wearing like green sweats, and she got cold, and she borrowed my jacket, and it was a green jacket.
Yes, let's go.
And then like she was wearing a hat, which made her hair look like she had bangs. And then I looked at her, and it's like, oh my god, I've never been more attracted to you. You look just like Rock Lee.
Wonderful. So when you die, when I died earlier, that was on purpose, just so I could highlight this. When you die, you don't lose everything. You lose half of your accrued chi, however you want to say it. And so you do. It's not like a complete loss.
Okay.
And you go back, you kill that same person, and you will be fine. You'll get that stuff back.
Got it.
And I don't know. I actually don't know how it works if you die twice. Like in a previous game, it's like not previous game. In other games, like if you went to get your stuff back, and you died a second time on the way there, that stuff would be lost.
Completely. Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case because I've never died twice in this game. You know.
Right. I mean, you
I'm going
rarely
on a
died.
stack. Yeah, I very rarely die. I want to stab this dude, but
Oh,
get clapped.
it looks really good, man. Like that looked cool.
I look cool as shit. I just wanted to do that so we could get a little more key.
Okay. I was gonna ask. This does not feel like Strangers of Paradise, I'm assuming.
Very few things do, yeah.
Okay. Because I'm looking at, Team Ninja's lineage here, and I forget that. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna do one more.
I don't know how many teams Team Ninja has within their studio, but okay.
I mean, they've worked on is Hyrule Warriors them as well, I think.
Oh yeah. Is it?
And they've worked on like a bunch of. I think they did the Fire Emblem one as well. They work on a bunch of things, and they make a lot of games. Some great, like Hyrule Warriors, Neo. Sometimes they make a Stranger of Paradise.
They made Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yep,
Huh.
they did. That was a Switch launch game.
Was that good?
I think it was good. Yeah, it was fine.
Okay.
You see that dude? Okay, he just jumped up there. What's he doing?
Got hops. Not anymore though.
No, he's done. Yeah, they made that game, Ultimate Alliance. It was fun. I think like it didn't hit in the way that the old games hit, but it was fun. All right, now we're in business.
Get this wood virtue.
Need that virtue, baby.
Oh.
They do that thing where it's like you walk into an area and everything seems fine, but actually it's not very fine at all. And people like drop down and be like, surprise! remember me? I was hiding behind a door, which is very Souls-ish.
Is your little friend constantly following you around, or is that just for this tutorial area?
No, you usually have a little friend with you.
Oh.
They're mainly, they don't really do much. They don't do a lot of damage. They're there mainly for moral support. You can also dismiss them. They will help you. Like they can pull aggro and stuff like that, which is cool. But I think I think that's genuinely like something that makes it a little more accessible. Just because in clutch moments they can sometimes just help you out.
Cool.
So these are, we can show you the martial arts now. So like as you can see, when I hold L left, what is this? This would be R2 or right trigger. At the bottom you can see it expands out those two things over there.
Yeah.
So one of them is for weapons, so you can have 2 weapons assigned. The other one is going to give you access to a bunch of those wizardry spells. So you have to hold those down. You have to hold the trigger down to access that. If I do R1, it accesses the martial arts. So you see how the icons on the right popped up?
Yeah.
That basically means that those are, if you hit that button now, it's there. I mean, that was sick, but I missed it.
There we go. Second time.
So it's like an overhead slash.
Ah, damn, it looks so
like
cool.
once now that I've maxed that bar at the bottom, I can't access the martial art anymore. So that's kind of like the limiting factor on that. But if I had done a bunch of parries and I had pushed that bar into the blue, I would have way more opportunities to kind of spam it, if you know what I mean.
Right. That's interesting.
It's an interesting thing. What's the best approach here? I could just kite this guy.
So, in your time with the game, Tam, how much of the combat has been just like slashing dudes versus being sneaky?
So the sneaky stuff works in that same way that it works in the Souls games, and I know people are probably gonna be like, "Can this guy stop referencing the Souls game?" And the answer is no, because
impossible.
Make Team Ninja stop first, and then I'll stop.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Yeah, so like it functions in the same way that it does in Sekiro, or even the Souls games, any other Souls games, where it's a thing that is not reliable, but it can help you like thin the crowd a bit. Like she can't even crouch. This beautiful being. Look at this. She can't crouch. All you can really do is slow walk, which says a lot about the stealth in the game. Where it's like you could, you just if you can roll up behind someone and or above someone and do a drop attack or a stab attack, that'll be to your benefit. But generally, it's going to be you're not actively trying to Metal Gear your way through this. So this is a bad dude. My fortitude rank is higher, but he's protecting that next bonfire point. So we're going to try and take his battle flag.
Oh, a capture the flag type of deal. Oh, he ain't nothing, Tam. He ain't nothing. Now he's especially nothing.
Just remember that, fool. Wow. Never challenge me.
No.
You know who I am?
Tell him, Tam. Tell him.
I am creative director of giantbomb.com.
That's right, baby.
Tomorrow, Saint. I played shit tons of these games, and you're about to watch me get my ass absolutely clapped by this boss.
Plant your flag. Plant your flag.
Did I plant my flag?
You did.
Forget now. I did. Okay,
cool. That was just
so.
Me,
This is the skill check boss, which is, as you'll probably see, I'm probably going to get clapped a lot, and he is weirdly difficult, and it's brutal because you don't get a lot of time to figure him out. He appears, he does a couple of moves, and most people will be like, fuck, and they're dead. So the kind of like learning the moves process can be tricky. Or you could just be really good at the game like me and hope for the best. He's
like
cool.
The look of this dude.
Oh, it was cool. Let's get absolutely wrecked. Oh, fuck. It's gone bad already.
The tiger was stronger than him, though. Oh, dang.
Balls. Oh, he's got me. See, as you can see, it's not easy.
Oh, but you make it look easy.
See that?
That's right, kid.
Get him, boy.
We them boys. Oh, yeah. This guy has like a nice, like, borderline Macho Man Randy Savage vibe to him that I can get down with.
Yeah.
Oh.
He does have that vibe. Oh.
Man, he's just a general of man. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah, stab him in the guts. I was about to say blow his back out, but that's not that type of game. Sorry, that's where my mind went.
Oh, bollocks. Nah, he's got me.
Oh. Oh.
He got me, he got me, he got me.
Oh. You were so close, though.
Yeah.
I could tell this would be very challenging for someone with less experience, though.
Yeah, so I can probably... I'm going to try and get him during this quick look, but... yeah, it's been a long time since I fought him, so... the patterns are slowly going to come back to me.
Yeah, I think I'm sold, Tam. I didn't want to be, but I think I might be. I enjoyed that demo that came out a couple months ago, but it looks like this game is there, especially if I can recreate this character. Oh, man. You dialed in, dog. His pine cone mace ain't shit. Oh, that's right, that's right. That's right, his guts hurt.
Sad ball.
Oh, oh. That's right, boy. Oh, damn. The disappointing thing here is that there are going to be so many people watching this thinking like, oh, Tam did it second try. Don't call it a comeback. I'm a pull this.
I haven't done it yet.
I can taste it, though. There we go. Oh, with style, with pizzazz. And there's going to be so many people disappointed in themselves after.
Yeah. Oh, Jan. I wish it were that easy.
Oh, no. Is he going to, like, sensu bean or something?
He's chojiing it up.
Oh.
Baika no Jutsu. I love that my character is both a samurai shinobi and also a detective. With that mustache. See, now this is the tricky part.
This is the tricky part?
Yeah, so here's where it gets difficult.
Why did he just soul edge himself?
Looks like Jinpachi in Tekken. Okay.
Now he's a Resident Evil boss. Oh!
Health. Look at my health.
Oh, that's all of it. Tam, this might be too ruthless of a first boss.
It's a bit much. It's like I was saying.
Yeah.
It's
you
like
got through
very
that first
aggressive.
phase. Yeah. That first phase seemed like, oh, okay, I can learn
Yeah, it's
this.
fine.
Yeah. And then he went Choji and got all hard.
I did that first phase okay because obviously I've done it before and I have like a lot of the instincts for these kind of games.
Right.
Like for people who are not super comfortable with them.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and I guess you wouldn't be playing this unless you were comfortable. But still.
You know, maybe a New Year's resolution is check out like a Souls-like.
Check out a Souls-like that.
Oh, man. Oh. Kill him. Oh. Right. Oh, it's 4-2.
Yeah, he's getting even.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Stop it. Stop whatever you're doing.
This is making me remember that I don't really like stretchy people. Being like a flexible lad myself.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a lot.
I believe. Part of the cards. Nice.
Oh. This lad in the background is just, oh fuck, chatting away.
Why should
Really right? Oh. Damn.
Oh.
Don't ever do that, kids. Never heal right in front of the boss. It's a bad idea. Unless you're super good like me.
Right.
Oh. And then I proceed to get killed.
What? We still do this. By we, I mean you. Nice. Okay. Oh.
With his own range.
Oh. The camera, for what it's worth, seems much better here. Like, you're not losing him as much as I feel like I'd lose some other bosses. Maybe I should check out Neo. Oh. I'm so tense.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh.
See, that's the other thing that about this game that I would mention. It's very busy at times. Like, see how that move was covered by another move where I didn't even see it was happening. And that happens in a lot of fights where a lot of enemies are quite aggressive, but it can become a bit busy with all the effects. And it looks really nice, but at times you're like, hey man, I need to be able to read what's happening.
Yeah, chill with all this.
And it can be a...
Yeah, this guy seems like nothing now until he, like, goes to the second form. I had a feeling there'd be a second form.
No,
Tam, I feel like you physically would not change in your second form because you're so powerful already in your base form.
Would like that to be true, if possible.
Maybe you get, like, one blonde streak in your hair. And it's like, oh, everyone calm down. Here we go.
In a better position than the last time. We used one of our heals already, which is not great. But, and we're going to use another one now.
It's fine, it adds the pressure.
Immediately just got hit. So...
Oh, took it to the hole. I was watching a Warriors game, and then the person next to me just kept whispering to his wife.
Take it to the hole?
Take it to the hole.
Oh, that's not good. I don't like
and
that.
I'm like, I don't know if you're talking about basketball right now.
Oh my god. See? That was one of those busy moments. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Where there's like a lot of things on the screen where it's like, I can't see.
Didn't even know you just died there.
In it, see?
What happened to your health there?
We're gonna do this. I think the busyness is the part that I most struggle with in this game. And I think it's quite similar in Neo as well. It's like, it doesn't feel finessed as much as it feels like it's doing a lot at the same time.
You getting eye fatigue occasionally too because of this?
Yeah. At a certain point, it doesn't become like, there's no strategy to it. You just kind of like panic do stuff, which is not how... Oh, he got me. Twice. Right, 3 times. Okay.
Oh, 3 times what?
He's got me. He's got me. Yeah, he's got me. It's all about rhythm.
It's all about.
And he knocked me off there.
Yeah.
Jan, I'm going to give it one more try.
You don't have to, Tam. I'm not going to
I'm
think
doing
any
one
less
more
of
try.
it.
One more try.
One
I
more
got nothing to prove. I'm fine. I just want to give it one more try. This is the thing is about this game. It's like, yeah, and all Souls games just want one more try. The good thing about this game is also like, generally the runs back to bosses aren't that far.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Also, like, the world is not an open world or connective style thing. It's like small mini worlds that are connected via chapters that you can move between.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them have that kind of like interconnected thing, but on a much smaller scale.
Okay. I think I'm into that.
Yeah. It's way more manageable. Kind of like Stranger of Paradise in a way, except with actual people talking and stuff.
Stranger of Paradise just seems such an outlier across the board for Team Ninja, for Square. Oh, okay.
He did 3 of those in a row. I stopped 2 of them, and then the third one out of nowhere. You're going down like this. Oh, he's not having it. Look at him! Desperate! Try hard.
Hate to see it.
Okay.
There we go.
We have to be a little more conservative
This is the magic.
for this dude. Yeah. Okay, we're good here. Oh. Couple attacks.
You know, I've seen you do that parry like a couple times now, and I just placed what you were actually doing.
Yeah.
So, really busy.
Very busy, yeah. Nice animations. Can't see them a lot because they're so quick. No. Never a good time when you dodge the same way as the boss is moving.
You guys are just dancing.
Yeah. Just yammering away in the background.
Help
Any
out,
chance of
man.
some help, pal?
Throw a rock or something. Nice. Oh, yeah. You're so fortituded up now.
Can't see anything.
Damn.
Let's see that camera. Behind the...
Oh. Nice. I mean, that's cool, kid, but just like, help out. Do your part. I mean, I guess he brought you back to life, but like...
Yeah.
Don't just do one good thing, kids. Keep doing good.
Keep at it.
Yeah!
There we go.
Wow. All
Done.
planned. Thanks for following the script, Tam.
No worries. What was it? 2 losses and a win?
Yeah,
Nailed it. There
yeah.
we go. As intended.
And then you summoned Shenron.
Yeah. This is the first divine beast that you unlock.
Yeah, hard work, kid.
Look at that mustache.
Oh. Oh.
Master Roshi, evil Master Roshi is not doing good shit here.
Oh my god. What the hell? I thought it was odd that we didn't get a name for the blindfolded boy yet.
Yeah. He's off.
Oh. That's chill. Play title card.
No.
Damn.
You can see some slight stuttering there. I think that's probably a good place to leave it, Jan.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was clutch. I'm enticed.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
It's worth checking out if you're into. There's a demo out, so play the demo. I will say there's nothing as difficult as that boss after. It's like like I said, it's a very weird skill check that I would presume might get patched. I would recommend that if you want to play it, download the demo, because I think your progress transfers over.
Cool.
So download the demo. If you beat the boss there and you're into it, you can buy the game and carry on from there. But like I said, there's nothing quite. I played a bunch of it since then. I'm like more than halfway through it, and I've not had. I would characterize it perhaps as easy, but obviously, like my experience level with this kind of stuff is quite different from most people. But yeah, I think like if you're an average Souls player and you're into, or like you're just good at action games, decent action games, you shouldn't have too much trouble. There's a couple of random weird boss difficulty spikes here and there, and that was one of them. There's a couple more further down the line, but it's all surmountable. And ultimately, it's fun and flashy and a good time.
Yeah. I was curious. Now I think I'm actually going to check it out.
Nice. Well, Jan, thank you so much for joining me on this.
Thank you, Tim.
Bye, everyone.